So we're like, okay, we'll break into this place, drunk, and then I just like, it's like,
I think I'm having a heart attack. On my nuts.
I love
and
that
he put
one.
the song Lowrider behind it.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Ah.
Low.
I didn't know he was doing anything.
It's also like, I couldn't really hear it, so I don't know if it's like...
Yeah, I'll have to let him know. I'll let him know in this one, too. Will, just do it as is. Leave it as is, man, I'm telling you.
Or if you do, if there's a way to make the music a little less quiet, or, a little more quieter, please do. Cause
that one especially, because that was one of the first ones before we really dialed in the sound. It's still not dialed in, but it's. I was listening to Way Back with Ryan Sickler the other day, and it made me feel a lot better about this podcast because, dude, his podcast fucking gets distorted with how loud they are all the time. But the content's amazing, so who fucking cares?
That's what I'm saying. Like, quality doesn't matter as long as like
the content's
we're pumping out good content. That should be the only thing that matters, you know?
Yeah.
So there you have it.
You are tired, man. You are so tired. I can carry this one. Don't worry.
Well, I went to the hospital.
Why? You okay? You don't sound okay, judging off. Oh, come on. Come on.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not gonna go into detail because it's a podcast.
You got shot.
No, my chest really hurt Sunday. It's kind of a funny story. So I bought a bunch of DQ because I was like, I'm a hungry little boy. I want DQ. And I didn't eat anything all day. So I bought like the flamethrower burger, a double cheeseburger, fries, and cheese curds.
So cholesterol city.
So
high cholesterol city. Dude.
Yeah. I normally don't get fast food. Like, I've weaned off it a lot. So when I do get it, it's more of a treat than it is like, me getting food. Well, yeah, but so I get the food, I eat it, and then 20 minutes later, my chest hurts so bad, it like hurts to breathe. Every time I move, my chest hurts, and I'm like, dude, am I having a fucking heart attack? So then I'm like playing Warzone with my friends, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna go. And they're like, why? I'm like, I think I'm having a heart attack. And they were like, okay. And so I drive myself to the hospital.
That's the guy who created OxyContin, one of one of the main guys. That's how he died. He died of a heart attack, and he drove himself to the hospital.
Baller.
And my coworker's dad, but he didn't die.
Oh, that's cool. But no, so like we fucking sit there, and
Oh, you left this here last shoot, by the way. Oh, it's upstairs. Never mind.
The lighter?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can keep it. I
Sweet.
don't smoke anymore.
Nice.
So I ended up stop giving me the fluoride stare.
What? I'm waiting for the story.
No, I'm just looking at Junior like.
Oh man, I've been working on my fucking dead. Oh,
I can do it. A good way. I like to unfocus my eyes and just.
Yeah, you're better at it than me for sure. I'm good at face down, look down, face up kind of shit.
Yeah, see,
like nodding kind of thing.
Yeah. So I sat there, dude, and fucking went to the hospital, and I got my like this heart monitor thing on. They're checking my shit. I get an X-ray. Oh wait, don't grab it by here.
No, hold it close to your face.
I get an X-ray.
Sorry.
And they're like, yeah, everything looks fine. So then the actual doctor sits down and starts asking me questions. Like, hey, do you smoke cigarettes? I say no. I quit, but I do vape occasionally. And they're like, all right, cool. Like, do you do cocaine? I'm like, I have in the past, but I'm not a frequent user. They're like, all right, has anyone in your...
Go, not anymore, baby! You should have said that. Just like that.
So she goes, all right, anyone in your, like, immediate family, have had heart attacks? I'm like... Not in my immediate family, but on my mom's side, like, a lot of our family members have died from heart attacks, so, But she's like, yeah, but that's not from, like, your mom or your dad or your sisters. I said, no. So, the final question was, what'd you eat today? And I go... They
probably looked at you and went, dude, come on.
Well, I went...
You're fucking with me.
I had DQ. And she just kind of went, and what'd you get? And I told her the spread. She's like, yeah, you're having heartburn. You're having really severe. Did you eat it fast? I go, I was playing video games, so my mind was like, just say no. But then me was like, dude, just be on. Yes, I was eating it fast because I was just scarfing down a cheeseburger. Be like, on me. He's cracked, and shoving French fries down my gullet. Also because I was fucking starved. The viewers get it, okay? You get it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm fucking texts and stuff.
You always bitch at me for being on my phone.
No, you're right. But that was the first time I was on my phone without setting up a segment, dude.
But then the producer just goes around.
I'm so happy that you called me the producer, actually.
Yeah.
Because I think I've avoided calling myself the producer around you.
Well, you are the producer. You produce the pods. Someone fell.
Nah, someone dropped something. Or it was one of the cats. I got too many cats. We were bitching about it this morning, actually. How many cats we have?
Are you selling them?
No. Don't buy these cats. Especially the one, like the flat-faced cats. Don't fucking buy those. They're expensive and they're stupid.
Yeah.
They're so
I saw
stupid.
The one that you got and I was like, I love all animals, but that thing's fucking ugly.
Yeah, I think they're adorable in an ugly way, but I'm over them. I'm over them.
I'm like, they're cute. They're cats. I love cats. I'll pet that cat. But then you look at me, I'm like, don't do that. Look
over there, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm like, your face is flat. You look like a Looney Tunes, like you ran into a brick wall.
When I was in 5th grade, the funniest guy I knew was a kid named Tom Wilbur. I'll keep the name in because I'm not saying anything bad, and he's a funny fuck. I don't know if he still is, but in elementary school, this kid was hilarious. He's only been to my house once, I think, but he's in my kitchen and he sees our cat Daisy, which was a Persian, Snow White Persian. Died a few years ago, but she lived to like 18, 19. She always just looked like a sweet old lady. Mm-hmm. And towards the end, she absolutely was just a fucking sweet. She was one of the only cats in the house that I actually liked, but she was just a sweet old lady. But he goes up to her and he's like, dude, did you fucking accidentally hit this cat in the face with a door? Like fucking poof. He did the sound and everything. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna put this on Do Not Disturb, man.
Yeah, dude.
Because I'm just getting loaded with fucking.
Oh, do you have the fucking group chat on? Because I turn the group.
It's two chats, but it's always on. Yeah.
I turn the group chat notifications off.
I don't get a lot of text conversations that I don't start, so it's always nice to get the badink. Because sometimes you feel like it's for you. It's just less lonely. It's a depressing thing to be maybe it's for me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll do the same thing, but what am I twiddling between my feet? Oh.
Probably the mic cord.
So, it felt cool.
On me.
So, on me, he's cracked. So she looked at me and she was just like, yeah, you're having heartburn, dude. And I went, well, I've never had that before ever in my life.
So it must not be that.
Well, that's what she's like, have you had that before? I said, no.
My dad gets major heartburn.
I was like, I've never had this before in my life. And she was just like, well, that's probably what it is. She goes, you ate like a bunch of, high in sodium and cholesterol.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing on your...
So... yeah, she's like, you have high cholesterol. But then not high cholesterol. She goes, yeah, you ate like a bunch of fast food pretty quick. And then my comeback was, I've done that before though, and this has never happened.
I do that every day, all the time.
No, I'm like, if I'm like driving on the highway, not all the time. Normally I'll bring like snacks, like like the Blue Diamond Smokehouse almonds. Those things are so good.
I do remember.
I'll grab like 3 packs of those and be like, oh, I have a 2-hour drive.
I'm more like a chocolate covered nut kind of guy unless it's peanuts.
I don't like sweets.
I love sweets.
I hate sweets.
Such
a
sweet tooth.
Dude, I went to the dentist. Speaking of teeth, I went to the dentist the other day.
Okay. They're like, look at this tooth.
No, they're like,
how about this tooth?
You have them. So you have teeth. Look at them.
You can't without a mirror.
That's why you have to pull them out.
Here. Look at that. That's your tooth.
That's your big tooth. That's the pump.
That's your big tooth. Like it's a toe. That's your big tooth.
Yeah. That's
this is your pinky tooth.
I just realized I was having the only time I've been smoking weed is literally on the podcast.
That's okay.
And every time in between, I just don't. I've been having the craziest dreams. But I went to the dentist, and dude, you'd think I'd have.
I already told you my dream.
I don't have. Yes, you did.
Not on
We're
the
not
pod.
saying that on the pod. Dude, I went to the dentist, right? And they were like, I thought I was going to have like a bunch of bad cavities, like a bunch. Because the last time I went, they were like, you have 15. And then I said, and I didn't go ever again.
Yeah.
No, I don't. You lying.
Lying.
But then I went, and she's like, so you have some cavities? And I was like, oh, fuck.
Bye.
And no, I went, how much?
Peace out, bitch.
She goes,
no, I don't.
She goes, yeah, 5. And I went, oh, that's not bad at all.
Dude, you brushed the other ones away.
I also got 6 teeth taken out, but 4 of them were my wisdom, so.
That's where all your cavities went. They're just gone. No more cavities.
Well, they were imploded. They started breaching through.
Oh.
It was so fucking weird.
Painful, I bet.
No, I didn't feel anything.
Is that the story you told on the last pod? With tooth pain? I made it into a short.
No, that
not
was...
the last pod, but one of the last.
I had a
literally.
chipped molar back here.
With the exposed nerve. Okay,
Yeah. Talking and breathing and everything in between sucked. Literally, like, I just sit there, like taking short, quick breaths, like...
It's like, why do people even need to breathe? This is bullshit.
And then I literally, like, dude, at night, I would, like, try to go to bed, and then, like, for some reason, since I'm laying down, there was just an immense amount of pressure just on my skull, and you could feel it. So, like, I would just be having throbbing pain, and I remember, like... just fucking, like, waking up one night and just... I had, like, a little side entertainment center, but I used to put my record player in, like, where you put a TV, and I had, like, stuff on top.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
And I fucking just started punching the fucking... Like, I knew... I went full Kyle, like, original monster on them, and just, like... like, just, like, fucking punch the shit out of it, because I was like, dude, this is... I'm normally good with pain.
But it's okay. You had, like, 16 Advil and then fucking half a handle of Jack Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
So you...
Well, not at once. I ate 16 Advil before, and I was like, this should do something. And then I woke up, and my coworker, my roommate, was like, hey, Sean, you know what's going to help?
Should have done Benadryl, dude.
You know
Should have taken, like, 18 Benadryl.
Do what the pirates did and drink some whiskey. And I said,
we already told this story.
Really?
Yeah, way early on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like third or fourth pod.
Well, fuck it. We can still retell stories.
It's the only reason I know the story, though. It's a good story. I made it into a short.
Hey.
Sean, this is what... He runs back. He goes, Sean, this is what the pirates did. Yeah, fucking...
So
you told it better the first time.
Yeah, well, I'm also, like, now high and...
Tired.
So
and you have to play basketball, too.
Maybe.
Dude, you're tired because you didn't do anything today, I assume,
Joey
right?
said no mold. Okay, good. No mold.
Got no heart attack.
So
man, you know that ticker's working.
I fucking sit there.
Who knows how well?
So I sit there, and what was I talking about? What was
5 cavities.
I said 5 cavities. I said that's the best news I think I can ever receive.
At the dentist, especially.
And I have like 2 big ones right here. So like,
are they still there?
Yeah. They didn't fill them out. I have to go get. But I fucking. I just hate cavities so much. I hate getting teeth work done because I don't like needles, even though I have tattoos. But see, there's an outcome with my tattoos is that I can look at them all the time and they're on me forever. But you can also say the same thing about teeth.
I will say what I see through the lips looks fine. It looks pretty good. Yeah, especially when you're talking and shit.
Ha.
Okay, I see yeah, I saw the cavities.
All my molars. You want to know why? Because I just eat spoonfuls of sugar as a kid. I'd run downstairs early on before my parents woke up.
Explains the belly.
And wait, what did I do?
It explains the belly, my dude. Dude, Hostess.
No. Like,
I know, like actual spoonfuls of sugar, but I'm sure you were a Hostess baby as well.
No, my parents never bought that shit.
Why?
I had veggie straws, pretzels, and popcorn, and like veggies and shit.
That sucks.
The only reason why I got this is all beer. It's not because I eat shit food. I eat pretty good. But
it's all beer.
It's all from.
That's the kind you want.
It's all the drinking. Yeah.
How are your veins? You have varicose?
No, I got my lungs checked and my heart checked. Everything's perfectly healthy. She said.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, dude. I'm like 195.
Man, you know you got that shit. You're 195?
Yeah, I'm not even that big.
Give it up for Sean. He's under 200. He's under 200.
Well, I would be at 200 normally, but even then, like that's not an unhealthy weight.
Those name tags came in, the ones I ordered.
Really? The 5,000? What'd you
500
get?
name tags.
Jesus Christ.
For $9. But I brought them to work today, and I just started sticking them onto Jelly Bean and writing on them. I was just writing his nicknames on them, like Pop-Tart and Jelly Bean and shit like that, but there's nowhere else for this to go. I'm just searching for content now.
So,
you want to do? Okay, go ahead. I was going to say, you want to do Sean's questions?
No, not yet. But needles, bro, like the big ass ones that they put in your mouth, fucking hate them. I'm sitting there,
I'm okay with them. Like, it's uncomfortable for a second, and then I'm like, nah, whatever.
Well, I mean, it's
I'm
just
pretty good at the dentist.
how fucking big they are, and I'm like, what the fuck? But then I realized it's going in like the back of your gums in your mouth.
Yeah.
So it has to have reach. They're not sticking. Because as a kid, I'd be like,
You see, and you're like,
sticking
you're
the whole thing in.
Yeah, of course.
It's
yeah.
giving me a lobotomy. Like, dude.
Through the mouth? Are you crazy?
Yeah, are you insane, doctor?
Are you doing this to
Are
me
you
right
mad?
now? Mom.
So, granted, my dentist was a fucking dickhead growing up. Dr. Guggen, suck my dick. Fuck
Dude,
you.
I went to Small Smiles growing up,
Oh, jeez.
and they wouldn't let my mom.
Because you had too big of a smile.
No, that's good. That's great. They wouldn't let my mom into the operating room with me, like into the cleaning chair. She wouldn't. They even though I'm like 5, and they kept telling her that I have bottle rot, and they're like, he doesn't have bottle rot. He doesn't go to the bed with a bottle. But they gave us caps anyways. Like, they just gave us caps. They're like, no, this kid needs caps. And my mom's like, no, he doesn't. And they're like, well, he has them now. So when I'm like, yeah. So that's partly why my teeth are kind of, I assume, that's my blaming on it. But I also didn't brush for a super long time.
Same.
I think every dude goes through that. Most of my friends, I think, have gone through like nah, dude, my teeth are fucked up because I just didn't brush them for like 5 years.
Literally, that's what, like that, like that's literally what happened. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, eating sugar, I would still like, you know, like the little sprinkle.
We got to show kids pictures of teeth. Like our teeth. Like we got to go to the park.
I'm just gonna
and be like, kids, look at this. Do you want this? Brush your fucking teeth. And then hand out toothbrushes
I'm
and toothpaste and shit.
Guess how old I am? They're like 64. I'm like, I'm 25.
Do you want to be missing teeth at 25? Sean, you'd be a great example. You and I especially, because I got the gold tooth and just all kinds of different colors in my mouth.
We're mad. We're crazy. Hey, you ever wake up and think, I wish all these weren't in my mouth right now? Have you ever thought of that? Have you ever thought of that at all?
You don't want
No?
teeth. Hey, kid, you don't want teeth.
Give me your fucking teeth.
Give me your teeth.
Where's
You don't
your mom
need
keep
them.
your baby teeth?
You there.
You
Give
there.
me your teeth there.
You there. Hey, George Washington. He's on the playground.
He's on the playground. He says, you there. Give me your teeth there. I'm not going to...
Give me all your teeth.
I'm not going to do the whole joke, though.
I wonder what his breath smell like. You ever think of what people's breath... I wonder what, like, sex... Like, after
I think about sex back then
sex,
all the time.
I think
like,
about,
how
like,
it must have been.
walking by, like, a smelly coworker and then being like, that was everyone.
Because for starters...
But I feel like you'd get used to it,
Dude,
know?
Pube Central. Crazy, but I don't even think they fucking...
Dandruff up the wazoo.
Yep.
Greasy
And also,
ass hair.
Dude, fucking... What's the word where it makes you go... It makes you go... But it was the reason they had all the powdered wigs. It starts with syphilis. Fucking syphilis, dude.
Was just rant.
Every founding father had syphilis. You're not cool if you don't have syphilis back in the fucking 1700s, dude. If you don't have syphilis, you're just not cool. Everybody had syphilis back then.
I'm waiting right now.
Started a fashion trend.
When you edit the pod, if you got that correct, because if you didn't, you always put up, it's actually this.
Yeah, I do.
So I'm sitting here being like, I wonder if that's true.
I love that's one of my favorite things in the world is like just like actually it's just like the little editor's note things.
Yeah,
I love doing those. They're so fun.
It's actually this, guys.
You got to fact check and shit.
Yeah, you do.
And misinformation's a huge problem.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Ari Shafir's out here spreading misinformation.
Like what?
I was watching Skeptic Tank. It was the first time I ever watched Skeptic Tank, so maybe it's part of a joke he's doing because he is a comedian.
Yeah.
He said hot dogs were invented in Nazi Germany. Like our method of making hot dogs was because that's how one of the methods of getting rid of the Jews. And I'm like, I have to Google this because this sounds so sketchy and just not right. So I Google it and I'm like, hot dogs have been around since before World War II. Why the fuck did he say that?
It's probably a bit.
I hope it's a
Jewish,
bit, and he's a comedian.
He's
yeah,
like, hey, they were feeding hot dogs to kill Jews. That's why the hot dog was.
Well, he was saying that Americans didn't take the making Jews into hot dogs part, but they just took the method of making of grinding the meat.
Wait, back it up. He said they made Jews.
Didn't feed them, but like
they made Jews into hot dogs. Is what you said.
He said they grinded them, and then Americans saw that and were like, hot dogs.
They grinded the Jews.
Yeah, and which is like, no, they didn't.
Dude, I wouldn't have.
I
would have not believed that in the first. You hear how outlandish that
I
is?
had to Google it though.
I understand.
I'm a gullible fuck. I have to.
But that's not splitting. That's literally a bit. They grinded Jews in a meat grinder, and
He seemed
Hitler was
so
just
serious
like,
when he said it. He was all mad, and he was like, "Well, no, because he wasn't making them. Okay, he wasn't making them into hot dogs. Is what he wasn't saying. They were making Jews into hot dogs. He was saying they were he was saying they were grinding them, and Americans saw the technique or like the method of grinding they were using, and that we adopted that to make hot dogs. They weren't making Jews into hot dogs.
Oh, I thought you were saying they're making Jews into hot dogs. I was like, you looked that up on Google.
No, I wasn't. Did Hitler make Jews into hot dogs? Hey Google, Alexa, did Google if Hitler made Jews into hot dogs? Maybe someone has Alexa and they're listening to this out loud. Hey Alexa, gay porn,
full volume,
gay porn. Alexa,
gaping hole porn,
play Despacito
style.
So sad.
What?
I loved that meme.
What?
Oh my, no, just like, oh my God, that's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Yeah. Like, that's so
fucking. Dude, fucking. You know, you ever seen that video? It was like at like the 1936. 36?
My sister's 36.
Fact check that. 1936 Olympics. There's a video of Hitler. He's just doing this. He's clapping. Because the dude was
all methed out, dude. He's like, yeah. Fucking
dude,
yeah.
I imagine, so like.
I saw a video of his hand just like shaking uncontrollably behind him as he's shaking other soldiers' hands. Actually, I think that was his Parkinson's, that part.
Well, he was also doing a crazy amount of meth.
Yeah, which is what caused his Parkinson's. Hey, meth causes Parkinson's.
So.
I don't know.
I've always thought as a kid, just growing up after learning about like a lot of World War II history.
Yeah.
How like when we got MREs, the U.S. troops, it was like your food, some sort of like, cracker, chocolate bar, some sort of snack along with your meal, and then like 2 packs or a pack of Lucky Strikes. Again. That's what came in your MRE.
Yeah, cigarettes and shit. Yeah, I know that.
And I'm imagine being a German soldier.
They get the same thing.
No, they had meth.
No, I know. I was going to get to that.
Yeah, they had meth.
That's like the Polish guy.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
I think it was Polish. You're going to have a lot of editor's notes, Kenny. A lot. I think he was Polish. He fucking, he just did a bunch of... I'm surprised they didn't make a movie about this, but the story of that Polish soldier who did a bunch of meth or whatever the fuck, and just like for weeks just cross-country skied high on meth, killing a bunch of German troops and shit like that.
I have fact-checked that. I think that is true.
Yeah?
I think...
Was he Polish? He was Polish, right?
I have no idea.
I don't remember either.
But either way,
why'd they make Cocaine Bear but not that?
I don't know.
You see Cocaine Bear?
Yeah,
I saw it in theaters with Ben. It was really high.
You saw it in theaters?
Yeah,
Jesus
dude.
Christ, what was that audience like?
It was great. It wasn't that bad.
And
no, dude.
Freaks.
It was. I don't remember who was in there. A lot of teenagers.
Yeah,
dude. There were teenagers sitting behind. There were teenagers sitting behind us. That knew Ben. So they were just throwing popcorn and shit like that at him, but I didn't really give a shit. Yeah. I was enjoying the movie.
I would have been so pissed if I'd be like, yeah, it's funny, guys.
Dude, we saw Flash in theaters too.
That's a cool movie.
Well, we only really choose like cocaine. The Cocaine Bear was like, dude, wouldn't it be funny if we saw it in theaters?
Yeah,
that was the mindset behind it. It was kind of a bit, but I'm happy we did because it actually, I think it elevated the viewing experience in my opinion.
Yeah,
just because at home it's a stupid movie. But in the theaters, you're experiencing this stupid movie together, and it's like you can't. Yeah, I paid for this. I gotta enjoy this.
I saw the movie at home, and the whole time I was like, because I thought I was like, wait, this is based on a real event. Like I've heard about the story,
so loosely based. But the idea is based off of the plot.
Like the
is
guy
not.
jumping out of a parachute, jumping out of a plane and dying, or like doing a misdrop with the cocaine is true.
Yeah, that part's true.
And the
plot of the kids and all that shit. Of course,
like that and the bear getting into it is true. After that, it's all bullshit.
Yeah, of course. But the bear died immediately.
The bear died immediately.
Ran like 50 feet forward and then and died.
Yeah, and then like his heart literally exploded.
Yeah.
and fucking, what's it?
Amazing 50 feet though, I bet.
Oh my. No, probably the worst 50 feet of your life.
No, I mean just like in his mind, it must have been amazing. He must have
like,
fucking.
Yeah,
good point.
Your heart blows up because that's
panicking.
Yeah, because I've done the smallest amount of cocaine. I've gotten that way. This one time when I'm sitting there, I'm going like this, and clenching my jaw, and I'm like, "You're looking like a tweaker." I had to like, bartender, can I get a water? And Carlos is like, "Yeah, man, I can get you. I can get you a water." And I was like, "Dude, thank you."
Yeah, I don't. That's not my kind of party, man.
No,
Sass
that's why I
got
don't
me
do
kind
it anymore.
of like wide-eyed and
Dude, that's why. Dude,
jaw
you wake up the
clenchy.
next morning and like, you know,
your
like,
jaw hurts and your head's all fucking.
You're just kind of like hungover,
sad.
but still kind of like, you're like, what the fuck? And then like and there's still residue in your nose, so you'll be like, oh, it's like very slight, but it's just like, oh, what the oh shit, that's right.
I'm on coke again now.
Well, not like but you're just like, oh fuck. But
no,
like,
but you need a little bit of the hair of the dog
every
that bit
time
you.
I've done it, the same exact thought would go through my head after every time I've done it. Is what the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this?
Yeah, I don't.
Because I take it. Because I'm in the moment, I'm drinking. I'm like, fuck it, yeah, let's do some blow, boys. And then I'll do some blow, and I'm just like, why would I ever think this is a good idea? Because I'm overthinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I already do on my own, so it's like, what? And then I think the last time I done it was months ago. Like months and months ago, but the last time I did it, it was that same thing. I was like, I'm done, and then I didn't go to for the longest time because it happened every time. Oh, bleep that out.
Yeah. People are gonna recognize you there.
Yeah.
And fucking
be like, hey,
I saw
you. Yeah. But they'd be like, you know, I just didn't go there for a while because I was like, that's the only time I've ever done it. It's always when I'm like six beers deep. And just like being like, yeah, fuck it. I was also, you know what I mean, because you're drunk and you're like, yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I stopped doing it. And I was like, I gotta stop the boozing for a bit. Did stop the boozing for a little bit, and then like at one point I was like on a cheap beer kick again, but I was like experimenting with new cheap beers. I had like Rolling Rock. I found that Colt 45.
Dude, Angry Video Game Nerd loves Rolling Rock. Sponsor us, Rolling Rock.
You have a cool logo and a cool
sponsor
can,
us.
So yeah.
Sponsor us.
But no, dude, it was I like went on a kick of just drinking those, but then I'd just be playing video games with my friends, and I'd be like, all right, well, it's a Friday night. It gives me an excuse to get drunk. I would drink like 10 of them while playing like NHL and like screaming and yelling in my room.
Yeah, I can't really drink by myself. Xbox is a little different, but
that's
even then it's like
no,
I get depressed immediately. Like right.
Yeah,
okay,
I mean after like
you too. You also
after my like my stimulant is off, which is like playing a video game.
Yeah, you're just lying there and you're like, now what? I'm too drunk to fall asleep.
What the fuck? Yeah.
And then I resort to masturbating, and then I have a similar thing where the next morning I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, exactly. And that was
get
like
drunk, and then I just like, I'm like, "God damn it!"
That, and I'd like gain weight, and then
I don't gain weight.
And
I
then
smoke
I'd
too
be
much.
like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And then I'd lose, and then I'd stop drinking, and then I'd lose a couple of pounds. Be like, I'm doing good. I can have a couple of beers. And then it'd be a back and forth. And now I'm just like, I'm just going to drink seltzers if I ever drink. I'm not drinking beer anymore.
Yeah, no, that's good for you.
I mean, it's still like 100 calories, and it's a lot of water weight, but like you piss that out.
Yeah, there you
go.
go.
The calories, I mean...
I like my whiskey sours. I'm going to stick to my whiskey sours.
Whiskey's good, but any dark liquor it's like beer. It's not like... It's still going to... It will... I mean...
Sean, you need vodka.
No, I do not.
You need so much vodka.
Dude,
you need tequila.
You
need just straight grain alcohol, I think.
I've done that. You've
done all of it.
You're
cool.
No.
Yeah, you are. You're so cool.
I'm so cool. I do all the drugs and stuff.
So cool, dude. Dude, we saw Sean in the parking lot. Oh, it was awesome. I bet there were a couple of kids out there, dude. Dude, we saw Sean. They're like fucking... I don't want to say they're young, but... Don't you remember like when you were in high school?
That would happen at like the skate park if I would like go down... And, like, some young kids who would skate at the park, like, yo, Sean. And I'm like, what's up, guys?
You know they're going to their friends being like, dude, we saw Sean today at the skate park.
I mean, it's kind of weird because I used to be that kid that'd be like, yo, Richie, to, like, you know, like, and he'd be like, yo, what's up, man? And now I'm that guy, and I'm like, fuck.
That never...
I'm the old skatehead.
After I left high school, that never happened to me. That stopped happening.
Well, it's because I don't know. I was just...
I don't live in a town where everybody is, you know?
Oh, yeah, but so didn't I. I mean, I grew up in...
Yeah, but you guys had... I'll bleep that. But you guys had like a local... Like you had the skate park. Yeah, DQ and shit like that.
True,
You
we had,
know,
like hangout spots.
you're like,
yeah.
what the fuck do we have except the package store?
And like the baseball field.
And exactly. Well, the base. Actually, yeah, no, nobody hung out at the baseball field. I remember when I was a
That'd be a
kid.
good spot to chill. Are you kidding me?
That's where me and fucking Kaya used to hang out when we were freshmen. We'd go to the baseball field and play guitar. That's how we started jamming together. Really wholesome, really sweet. I know.
That's pretty sick.
That's the beginning of the band right there. But nah, I would have started it.
Do you
But
you know how me and Nate met?
Yeah. You wanna know me?
Hey, dude, you wanna know how me and Nate met?
Lay it on me.
High school. I was sophomore, junior.
Maybe
Maybe
freshman year.
Nate was new to the school because he came from Oklahoma.
So was Kaya. Oh, he came from Oakley? Oakley homie?
Yeah, he came from Tulsa.
Tulsa. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
So he came from Tulsa. This kid was always wearing like the weirdest vintage shit, bright colors, like dope shit, and I was rocking the same shit because I would go to Salvation Army. But not to be like before it was cool, but before like thrifting now how it is.
When I met you, you were a big thrifter. I think you had someone come to the clubhouse so you could buy a shirt that he thrifted.
Yeah.
You were deep into it. You were buying thrifted shit from other
Before
people who
this shit
thrifted
was
it.
even a thing, I was
But that's still a wild concept to me.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, I bought this at a thrift store
because
like
you don't
that.
know. Well, because the reason why is because it's all about when it was made, like what kind of graphic tee, if it's a graphic tee, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because it could be like if you
Deep
like
into it, okay.
this fucking crew neck is a quote unquote I don't. This sounds gay.
Dude, should we go thrifting, you and I?
Yeah, I get you in some good gear, brother.
Dude, we should SaKs fucking do a
SaKs
SaKs
thrift?
thrifting episode.
So this right here,
Real special.
you can tell on the tag. So made in USA. That's what I always look out for. No matter what it is, I won't buy it unless I like it, obviously. But I normally try to look for like old made in USA shit. Because it's built better, and like this shit's from like the 80s, and
Okay.
it's still holding up. Like I have jeans from the 70s and 80s.
You got bell bottoms?
No.
Dude, you gotta get bell bottoms.
I have a pair of Lee corduroy that kind of flare out at the end.
If I can
But
get
I'm gonna get them hemmed.
Dude, when I had the long hair, all I needed were a pair of fucking bell bottoms.
Bell bottoms and platform boots.
Fucking honestly, I was
That's
just
what
gonna
my
rock
dad
the
was rocking.
if I really wanted to rock the 70s, because I had the hair, I had the facial hair, I had some kind of hat, and the upper body I had.
Yeah.
All I really needed were my Converse, which I have. Those would have worked. As well as just a pair of bell bottoms.
Yeah.
I gotta get an old. There's my dad's high school photo. He's in a leisure suit. When I'm like,
crazy.
what the fuck is this? He's like, yeah, that was for a bit. I did not dress like that. I'm like, no. He's like, no.
Dude, there's a photo of my...
He still dresses how he used to dress in high school, dude.
Dude, my dad, he wears cargo pants and T-shirts now. My dad's a true dad.
My dad's style's never changed, dude.
It's pretty sick, though.
My dad does have the fucking New Balances or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's what my dad's got,
Yeah,
too.
every dad's got
Every's
them.
got
They have the arch
But
support.
no, so me and Nate, so I see this kid all the time. He would see me. We kind of make eye contact. We wouldn't really say much. We had a mutual friend named Olivia, and one day...
Was she hot?
No.
Look me up with her.
So,
You know?
no, she's got a boyfriend now.
So? Go ahead. Tell the story. Why you keep fucking trailing off? Go ahead.
You're the one who just tried it.
Come on now.
So, one day he's in the like the band room because he was part of band, and there's a jazz kid up in there, and so I don't know how I ended up in there, but I think my friend Maya was like, "Yeah, let's go to the band room real quick," and I saw the drum kit, and I immediately was like, "We were going to do something." I saw the drum kit. I saw Nate with this other kid named Ryan, and I peeped in. I was like, "Yo, can I hop on that?" And Nate was like, "Yeah." He's a fuckhead. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, sick. And he immediately starts playing Mac DeMarco.
Freaking out the
Cooking,
neighborhood.
yes, freaking out the neighborhood. The
Yeah.
And
That shot in the dark, I didn't think I'd get
yeah,
it.
thank you, dude. That was sick. Cause I was gonna say
We used to
Freaking Out
East
the
Hills
Neighborhood.
first. That was one of the first songs we jammed
And
to.
so I immediately heard it. I was like, wait, play that back. And he did. And I went boom, da, ba, da, boom, da. And he was like, oh shit. And I knew the song because I was drumming to Mac back then.
Yeah, drumming to Mac.
So I was like, dude, I know this song by fucking heart. And we just ripped it out. And the whole time his buddy Ryan was like, oh, what the fuck? What is that? And Nate's like, it's Mac, man. And then I immediately went, yo, what's your snap? Let's link up.
Yeah.
And then I ended up going to his house one day. Or I think he came to mine because I had my drum kit. I think Nate, I don't know. We went to whose ever house and we jammed, and then that just kind of became the band. It's always been me and him. We've cycled through so many band members back in the day, that like, I always tell him, like, bro, it's always gonna be me and you jamming, like, because we're the ones who are always consistent. When he's like, you want to jam? I'm like, yeah, you know. That's why, like, as of now, we just like we record shit, like demos on a little 8-track, but like we're like, yeah, it's fun.
Dude, East Hill's gotta have like a big recording fucking.
Yeah.
We gotta.
What?
Just sit down and record something. I have a similar situation with meeting Kaya, minus the oh, my phone. Or your phone.
Nope.
No, I just mean like it's interfering with the fucking audio. It does like a little staticky kind of thing. But come on, fucking wire. I got his number. So I was a poor little bastard. So I had a phone that I didn't pay for, and I didn't have a plan on it. But it was a phone. It was just a black iPod at that point, but it was Android because you find a working Android in the trash, dude. Fucking that one specifically, I think I found because it was whipped in my garage, and the guy who whipped it he was done with it, so he was like, fucking, if you can find the battery, it's yours. My sister looked everywhere, she couldn't find it, she gave up, so she's like, fucking fine. You look for it, you're not gonna find it. And I'm like, where did you throw it? He's like, I threw it all the way at the back wall as hard as I could. So he showed me the phone. It wasn't cracked, it just he had the phone in the back, but the battery was gone. Because those kinds of phones, those buy a $45 plan and it comes with a free phone kind of shit through Straight Talk, the backs would fall off so Metro easily.
PCS,
yeah,
the blue
like those
screen with the rings.
Yep,
yeah,
those things. Yep. I still gotta. Anyways,
I still got it.
I don't have that one, but I have a similar kind of idea phone. I'm poor, but those kind of phones, when you dropped them, every time the battery would fall out. The back would come off and the battery would fall
blow
out.
up
And then you'd have to change the date back to the actual date because it would change, and now you won't get any text messages for a year. I swear to God, I'll explain that in a second. But I'm like, where'd you throw it? He's like, all the way towards the back. And we have like a table at the back of the garage. So I fucking just went over to the table, reached underneath it. The first thing I felt was the battery, and my sister got really fucking mad at me. She's like, I should get the phone because I looked forever and couldn't find it, and he found it immediately. I'm like, yeah, sucks to suck, bitch, it's mine. My parents are like, yeah, I mean, but so I was using one of those fucking things, and I use Text Now.
Yep.
Instead of fucking, because I didn't have a phone number.
Yeah.
If not Text Now, because I was so against social media. I was like, if I'm just trying to message someone, I used Kik. Because that was before Kik got so
weird
and
Kik,
bad.
I remember being on like endless group chats on Kik with all my boys.
Yeah, dude,
that
same
shit was
here.
Fun.
I got added to a group chat with a bunch of dudes I fucking hated in high school.
Oh,
like,
dude,
what the fuck are you guys doing?
Dude, I've been added to one of those. It's been,
it's stupid.
I would just see like what I like stay in them because I like to see what they have to say. And be like, well, this is the dumbest shit.
Yeah, because red receipts didn't exist back then, so you could just look.
And you're just like,
But, yeah, no, so I'm texting. I got his number wrong, so I'm sitting in the center of town waiting for him because that's where we planned to link. And just he didn't respond, so I'm like, okay, well, I sent the message, so I'll just hang out up there anyways. And I think I was up there for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. I almost said 3, but there's no way I was up there for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, fuck it. He ditched me, whatever. And then I got his real number the next day and texted him, and then we hung out in the center of town and just fucking jam for like hour and a half, 2 hours. And like, I think we planned like once a week, every Friday or half day or anything like that. Let's go up to the center and jam. And then there was an abandoned house near where we were jamming because it was getting cold.
Yeah.
So our fucking guitar hands were starting to get hurty. It started to hurt. So we're like, okay, we'll break into this place and jam into there because nobody's been living here for 10 plus years, so it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then we broke into it once, twice to show our friends, the third time with my sister, except he wasn't there. And we had to re-break in because someone found out someone broke in and relocked it. We should have known. My idea, and I'll say this to this very day, I was like, oh, we're done. Okay. Fun's over. Let's go home.
Yeah.
We're not going back in there because
obviously
it's
someone
locked.
knows.
Someone knows. But my sister's like, nah. Here's a spatula because the fucking thing's filled with junk. We just broke the window. Not like, ksh, we pried it open and broke the lock. Because we have class. We're not gonna fucking smash a window, dude.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? That's a lot of property damage.
Yeah, it is.
We have respect. We have class. We broke the fucking lock like men.
Yeah.
Even though I was the only dude. And And I climbed through the window and let him in. And then the cop followed our footsteps to my other buddy's house, and he ratted us out. It's a whole thing. That's another story for another time, but it was funny. And I don't remember how I trailed off to that. Oh, yeah. And then we ended up just chilling at my house. Because we're like, that was a lot of fucking heartache for no reason. We didn't need to do that. We got in trouble. We had to do community service and shit. So we're like, chill at my house. Let's just chill.